How to grow conversions by plus 17 to plus 400%. Okay, quick reality check. If your landing page isn't converting, there is a good chance it's not because your copy is bad. It's because people don't see the right things. And I know that sounds almost too simple, but stay with me. Your page gets judged in 2 moments. The first one is basically instant. Around 50 milliseconds, a blink. In that tiny slice of time, nobody is reading your clever headline or appreciating your positioning. The brain is just doing a vibe check. Do you look clear? Do you look trustworthy? Do you look like you know what you are doing, or do you look messy, risky, confusing? Then comes the next moment, the first 5 seconds. This is the part that hurts because it's where most pages quietly lose money. People don't land on your page and politely read it top to bottom. They don't. They scan, their eyes jump, they follow whatever feels easiest to process. And the eyes decides what the brain will even bother thinking about. So if your offer is there but it's not visually obvious, it doesn't matter. If your proof is there but it's not in the early attention path, it doesn't matter. If your call to action is there but something else steals the spotlight, it doesn't matter. It's not underperforming, it's invisible. And invisible doesn't convert. Here's what usually happens inside teams. Someone says, "We need to improve conversions." So you rewrite the headline, you rewrite the sub-headline, you tweak the button, you change the hero image, you add a section, you remove a section, you ask for feedback, you get 10 opinions, you run another meeting. Right? And all of that can be useful, but it's also the easiest way to turn a simple problem into a 6-month project. Meanwhile, the real issue might be painfully basic. Your page might feel like a collage. Too many things competing, too many messages, too many elements trying to be the star of the show. And when everything is screaming for attention, the visitor's brain doesn't go, "Oh wow, lots to explore." It goes, work. And when it feels like work, people bounce. Yeah. This is why visual impact map analysis is so powerful. Because it cuts through the nonsense. It doesn't care about your opinion, my opinion, your designer's opinion, your best client's opinion. No. It shows you what people are likely to notice, what their brains are likely to notice, what they judge in that first blink, where their eyes go in those first 5 seconds. And honestly, the most brutal part, what they never notice at all. Because that's where the money leaks. You can have the best testimonial on the page, the best guarantee, the best explanation, the best offer. And if it's not visually prioritized, it's like putting your best argument into a room nobody walks into. And then you do the classic move. You pay for traffic. People arrive. Well, you paid for it, so yes, people arrive. And they miss the point. They hesitate. And guess what? They leave. And you tell yourself, we need more traffic. But buying more traffic doesn't fix a visibility problem. It just makes you pay faster to repeat the same mistake. Well, that's the definition of insanity, right? Now, I'm not here to promise miracles, okay? I'm not going to say, do this and you will magically get 400% more conversions. But I will say this. If you already have traffic, even a small lift is worth a lot. Going from 2% conversion to 2.4% doesn't sound exciting when you say it out loud. But with real volume over a year, that can be the difference between we are doing okay and we are finally scaling. And the best part is you don't need to rebuild your whole funnel to get that. You need clarity. You need the first screen to do one job. One. You want someone to land and instantly understand what this is, who it's for, and what to do next. And then you want the next few seconds to guide their eyes in the right order. The promise first, then the proof, then the action. If you want to stop guessing and you want to see what your visitors notice in the first 50 milliseconds and the first 5 seconds, where attention leaks, what gets ignored, and what to fix, get your visual impact map analysis.